The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I am Diego Castro. The National Water Resources Board is now considering cutting water supply allocation from the Angat Dam. The NWRB explains that the dam's water level continues to decline despite rains in the previous weeks. On Tuesday, Pag-asa reported a 40-centimeter decrease, the highest daily drop in the dam's water level. With this, the NWRB said it may cut the allocation for water firms to 50 cubic meters per second by July. The Metropolitan Water Works and Sewerage System requested for 52 CMS, which was granted until end of June. The NWRB said cutting down water allocation from Angat would ensure enough supply in the coming months. Senators had varying reactions on Health Secretary Ted Herbosa's plan to hire nursing graduates who failed their board exams. For Senator Coco Pimentel, the proposed plan is only a short-term solution to the shortage of nurses. He added that the department should focus on the root cause of the shortage, which is insufficiency of salaries offered in the country. He also raised concerns on the possible impact this proposal may have on the country's public health system. Senator Nancy Binay, meanwhile, said that the health department should prioritize the plight of medical frontliners. Binay believes that more talks and consultations are needed to address the needs of health workers. Senator Risa Hontiveros was a bit forgiving and noted that Herbosa's proposed plan is actually being practiced abroad. She said the health secretary should be given the chance to explain his plan once he faces the Commission on Appointments. Herbosa previously shared that he wants government hospitals to temporarily hire nursing graduates with a 70 to 74% rating in their licensure exam. He also assured that these graduates will be under the supervision of licensed nurses. The National Police has issued a warning against the sale of registered SIM cards. Last week, police arrested a Taiwanese national and his Filipino accomplice in Bulacan for selling registered SIM cards. The PNP anti-cybercrime group seized thousands of assorted SIM cards, which they believe are being used for text scams. Authorities remind the public that those who sell registered SIM cards will be equally held liable if it ends up being used in illegal transactions. ACG spokesperson Michelle Sabino also tells the big story that if the SIM cards get lost or stolen, users should also be responsible in reporting the incident to their telcos. SIM card registration ends next month, July 25.
It is the responsibility of the SIM card owner, if it is registered already, na to inform the authorities, in which case the telcos na nawala. It's just like using your credit card. If it gets lost or stolen, you have to report it to your bank so that they can block it. So in the same manner, ganun din sa SIM card natin. Na pagka nawala or something stolen, you have to report it to them so that they can automatically block it in order for other people not to be able to use it sa mga scamming purposes.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. President Bongbong Marcos sees, quote, little progress in the Philippines-China relationship when it comes to the West Philippine Sea. During the 125th anniversary of the Agriculture Department, Marcos Jr. said he has been informed about a Chinese Navy vessel that recently tailed BRP Francisco Dagohoy. He noted that the foreign ship stopped after a while, suggesting that the situation in the WPS is now better. The president added that instead of territorial disputes, the focus of the two countries is now more on fishing.
Yung latest na report ay sinundan na lang. Hindi na kagaya ng dati na talagang hinaharang. So there's a little progress there. Unahin na lang natin yung fisheries. Huwag na natin pag-usapan yung teritoryo. Dahil hindi naman tayo makakapag-decide ngayon dito na nag-uusap tayo. Unahin niyo yung mga fisheries. Dahil sinasabi ko, wala namang kasalanan yung tao. Bakit na tayo paparusahan?
Marcos Jr. also shared that there will be a clearer relationship between China and the Philippines, especially on the implementation of fishing bans.
Also, the coordination, pagka may fishing ban, may coordination na tayong ginagawa sa kanila. Para hindi na lang bigla fishing ban na ngayon. Makapagplano naman tayo. Pag sasabihin may fishing ban in 2 months' time, planuhin na natin anong gagawin ng mga mangingisda. So bigyan natin silang ibang livelihood or another source of income.
Fish deliveries in the country's regional fish ports, or RFPs, declined for the second consecutive month in May. According to the latest data from the Philippine Fisheries Development Authority, RFPs unloaded a total of nearly 43,000 metric tons of fish and other fishery products last month. This is about 4% lower than in April, with over 44,000 metric tons unloaded, and even lower by 11% than the 48,000 metric tons unloaded in the same period of last year. The PFDA attributed this loss to the impact of Typhoon Betty, as well as rains caused by the southwest monsoon. Today is going to be the longest day in every Filipino's year, literally. According to Pag-asa, June 21 is the day of the 2023 summer solstice in the Philippines, which marks the first day of summer. This means Manila will see its longest day and shortest night of the year. Pag-asa says the sun rose at 5:28 in the morning and will set at 6:28 in the evening. That's exactly 13 hours of sunlight, leaving only 11 hours of nighttime. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again at 9:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.